What is going on, guys? This is EK1 Gaming here, and today's video we're going to be showing you how to prepare for the full game. There's some things in the demo that you're definitely going to want to do before you launch the full game, just to help give you that quick advantage when loading up for the first time. Now, if you enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, and the little notification bell. And if you want to enter our Outriders competition to win a copy of Outriders, all you have to do is comment on this video or any other Outriders video that we have launched on the channel to be entered into the competition. It's that simple. The more times you comment on videos, the higher chances you may win a copy of Outriders. Now, with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do during the demo, just before you load up the full game, is get that world tier to as far up as possible. So you want to get that world tier 5 yellow bar all the way up, so it's just under 6. Of course, it is capped on the demo, so you can't go into 6, but this is going to benefit you when you load up the game. You're pretty much going to be able to just kill a few NPCs, survive one mission maybe, and you will then go on to world tier 6. And of course, world tier 6 is going to give you more legendary drop rate modifier, wearable item level cap +3, which means that the pre-order bonus, the Hell's Rangers pack items, you'll be able to use because they are level 10. So you'll be able to use them straight away. It will give you that little head start when it comes to quickly getting to world tier 6. Although I would say don't rush too much. I would definitely say this is beneficial to do during the demo. If you don't know how to put your world tier up, it's really simple. All you have to do is complete missions or complete quests without dying. If you die, you will lose some of your world tier points. If you don't die and you complete stuff, your world tier will go up. So hopefully you'll be able to max that out all the way up to pretty much 6 during the demo. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is get those shards maxed out. So as you can see on screen, you've got shards. There is a cap of 25,000. So be sure to get as many shards as you can. This is going to help you in terms of your crafting and stuff like that when the full game releases. So even if that means you picking up green items off the ground to just simply dismantle them, be sure to do that because it is going to help you out in the long run. Now, I'm not sure what the cap is on shards in the full game. However, in the demo, like I say, it is only 25k. But what I did basically was just set my auto pickup loot to the lowest point and pretty much just collect everything and keep dismantling it. This will, of course, help with any mods that you don't currently have as well. So it will definitely stack up your recipes and give you a lot of shards. Now, next up is Legos. Make sure you have as many legendaries as you can possibly get. I know it's hard to do, but make sure you just keep farming to get as many as you can. Now, if you have duplicates, be sure not to dismantle them in the demo. A lot of people have been dismantling them, but you are missing out on valuable materials. The materials in the demo are capped so that you can only get 20 titanium. Now, titanium is going to be used when you're crafting and when you're doing leveling up and stuff like that for the legendaries. So you are definitely going to want to not miss out on those materials. So basically what you want to do is just keep them as much as you can. Of course, if you want to kind of get rid of one or two, it's fine, but the bulk of them you're definitely going to want to keep for the full game to utilize the most out of them. So you're going to get the most materials, and then you're going to be able to do more with what you're doing with the actual legendaries. I know they're really hard to come by, and not a lot of people will have many duplicates, but definitely worth keeping even if you've got one or two dupes, just to basically give you a head start on those crafting recipes and with the materials in the full game. Now, next up, you are going to want to fill up your inventory before you go into the full game. Now, the reason for this is when the inventory is full, when literally you have everything will start going into your stash and it will start filling up your stash. Now, this is going to be beneficial because you're going to max out your inventory, max out your stash for when the full game launches. You can go and dismantle again for those materials or go and sell it at the shop for that currency. It's definitely going to be more beneficial to dismantle and to sell items not in the demo, so in the actual full game. So if you can fill up your inventory and start filling up your stash, which will be available in the full game, you're already going to be miles ahead on materials and currency. So if you do see those epic items in the shop, you're definitely going to have enough money to buy them. Or it might be a case of you see some items that you really want, you know, like to finish off a decent build, but you just didn't have enough currency, you won't have to keep grinding that in the game initially. Of course, at some point you're going to run out of mats, but when you are full and your inventory is all full, just literally pick everything up. Just pick up greens, just pick up everything, because the greens will still give you the shards, they'll give you some currency and some materials. So definitely make sure that inventory is full and try and fill up the stash as much as you can. I believe there's a stash of 100, but that may be wrong. So just basically keep doing it until it stops saying gone to stash. I'm assuming it's going to say something else at that point, or not let you pick it up at all. Now, last but certainly not least, be sure to have all the characters up to level 7. As you can see, I've got one on level 6 there, but I'm going to put that up to level 7, world tier 5. Now, the reason for this is get every character, try them all out for one, because, you know, how do you know what you like in the game if you haven't tried each character and their abilities? But the second reason that I think really is important is that each character has its own kind of play style. Now, for example, Pyro, probably the most unused class in the game, or in the demo at least, is actually going to be one of the most powerful classes to have in end game. So you're definitely not going to want to fall behind and then have to start a whole new character for Pyro when it comes to it. So for me, I've got all 4 of them, just like pretty much get level 7, world tier 5. I'm trying to get Legos on each one. You can also use that inventory space, so you know that's more space for you to store Legos and store items for dismantling, for materials, for currency, like we spoke about earlier. And also, you know, each character has their own loot that will drop with their own mods, you know, so it'll be specific to that character that you are playing, or that class that you are playing. So if I'm running Devastator, the mods and the gear will drop for dedicated Devastator. So basically you'll get reflect bullets, etc. Now, there are some exceptions. There are some universal pieces of gear that you can drop. This has been confirmed, but the likelihood is the drop rate is going to be good for you on that character to get your builds done. So if you want stuff for Pyro, you're going to have to be Pyro to get that build going. The same for Trickster, the same for Technomancer. So for me, just having all of them and playing with them all a little bit will actually help you out. And also you can get your builds kind of sorted early on in the demo, like with the reflect bullets, you know, people that have that, the blighted rounds and stuff like that. So basically get a build going for each one of them before going into the main game. It's going to give you a head start, and also it's going to make sure you don't have to do all of this demo stuff again, especially while we've got the time now. You know, we've still got just under a week to go before the launch, so it's going to be beneficial to actually just get a build on each one and try and get some Legos on each one as well, and then just fill up the inventory space by flipping the auto loot down a little bit to the green loot. So guys, hopefully this video has helped you out on your prepping for the release of the game, and I'm really excited to get this game going, really excited to get the streams going. We do stream every single night at around 5:30 to 6 p.m. UK time, so be sure to come and check us out on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/EK1 Gaming. I look forward to seeing you all there. Take care everyone, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.